Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Brave Seals in Garfield, New Jerusalem. I am Dark Messiah. I am not a wrestling genius, but I play one on the internet. I do think I'm better than Tony Khan. I just don't have a billion-dollar father to let me have life-size action figures.
What a mark.
And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
Hold up, shake my legs. I'm gonna do something different because it's Halloween. It's your boy Alex the motherfucker, aka the Stanley Podcast, and also known as the man to beware because I run your dreams like Freddy, Cougar in your nightmares. Also known as the man to figure out some cross space, how to run into a cross space. And don't worry, I got a lot of space for all these souls to fit in my place.
Hey.
And on the boards, Stevie Franchise, aka Mr. J Kid, if you nasty.
You already know it's your boy Steve Franchise on the ones and twos, giving you that Ultra Wrestling Halloween news.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the most fiendish wise man is in the chat. Hey. What up, Kelvin?
Calvin in the building.
Oh, man, it is Halloween, isn't it?
It is. It is.
You know what's funny? I was out doing Uber this morning. I didn't see any kids wearing costumes going to school. I saw maybe like
there's very few, right?
10.
Oh, you know why? You know why? Because most schools changed it. Most schools had it on last week Friday.
Yeah, that's true.
Like stupid. Just like stupid, because boy, Friday down here when I got a
they just want to get through the
country was in a costume. And I was like, nigga, it ain't even Halloween yet. God, this is Jersey.
But then on the way here, just like every like neighborhood, you see kids everywhere. So I was like, the fuck? Would he just come home, switch back to the costume, and go get candy today? I don't know.
I said, well, don't get you in Garfield. They ain't like being in the hood.
That's true. That is true. Mm-hmm. And it's always trick or treat with us, because you know what's next.
Ooh, we got some treats.
Cheeks of the week.
Hey.
Cheeks of the week.
And we got some tasty cheeks.
Oh, look, boy, I'm happy you picked that one on the left. I was hoping you put it up there.
Oh, bruh, I think I saw that maybe like 10 minutes before you sent it to me. The Marty Bell one. Ooh.
The sad thing is I got my location on for them, and that sent to me, and then I looked at it and thought I sent it to you, and I sent it to like 40 people, and I was like, I'm supposed to send this to somebody. Oh shit, God damn it.
You sent it to me. Kelvin sent it to me. What's that? Fucking Dirty Heel sent it to me. Germ sent it to me. That Dominican booty was everywhere on the internet this week.
Cheeks of the week.
Right, you gotta understand. I ain't never liked Lydia from Beauty Truth, but let me tell you something. I just up to Beauty Truth right now. If I say my name 3 times.
Yeah, Marty Bell out there doing the damn thing, and Elektra Lopez in the middle. Mm-hmm. Is she Mexican? I forgot what she is. Colombian? I don't know. But yeah,
she's the dark enough color to get this. Continue.
She's some kind of Latina. And then everybody's favorite paid internet smut, Amanda Sakamoto. I think she's supposed to be like a cowgirl or like the girlfriend from Toy Story.
Yeah. I'm about to say, look, no, she just supposed to be giving me a Woody.
I knew the Woody joke was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the Woody.
Oh yeah,
you supposed to.
You knew it was coming, but I bet you didn't see that to Infinity Beyond going off of her.
Yeah.
And moving on to the next set of cheeks, because little booties
Cheeks
matter. CJ Perry and Xia Li. And Sky Blue hiding the lusciousness. She's facing the wrong direction.
I gotta say, I am loving.
I like the face.
I am loving, even though it doesn't make sense why Xia Li's like in more of the picture.
No.
I am loving her screen time though, and this is reminding me of that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, CJ Perry she's still a sophomore in the angles of McKellar. But I'm gonna need her to get to the junior level and start getting these real angles.
Facts. And cheek adjacent, a couple months ago, Rhea Ripley and Samantha Irvine were having this like fake lesbianist thing going on Twitter and whatnot, and they've had like a part 2 now. They've switched roles, and mommy is not on top.
Let me tell you something. I couldn't be the man taking a photo. I'd be like, both them men like to fight me. I don't give a damn how it is.
I believe both Ricochet and Buddy are getting cucked by somebody.
Hey, man,
By Dominic Mysterio.
Hey, I need that soundbite of Dolph Ziggler.
It should have been me.
Should have been.
All right.
God.
Now you know. Now I know what to get next week.
It should have been
Word.
me.
Anytime we do Kicks of the Week, and I'm like, God damn, I'm Dolph Ziggler. I just need to hear
It should have been me. Oh, I gotta get it now. Damn.
God, that's a great picture though to see. That,
Either picture is great.
Rhea ain't small. She's a big girl.
She is.
She's a big girl.
But first of all, she's holding Rhea up like, okay, it's gonna sound racist.
That's why she
I'm
gotta.
also stop. Look, it's gonna sound racist. I'm also suspended. Don't care how you might feel, but she holding Rhea Ripley up like how Spanish people hold up a 13-year-old.
I knew where you were going.
That's why she clenched her legs though, just so she don't fall.
Use some balance, baby. You ain't gotta worry about falling.
See, Rhea could pick her up like nothing.
Yeah. Rhea about 5'10",
Yeah,
probably about 170, 180.
Rhea tall, definitely tall. She's
First of all, I feel like Rhea Ripley could pick up Buddy Murphy the same exact way.
Oh yes,
true.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely. She can pick up, dude. She picked up
no
literally Luke Gallows.
Oh yeah, that's right. She slammed Gallows.
She slammed Gallows.
Yo, luckily right now, I don't know when we picked up by no woman. Rhea Ripley couldn't do it though.
I wonder if that's kind
of. Sorry, you're leaving out Nia Jax.
Hey, Nia Jax can't lift me. She can just have me. It's a difference. She can do whatever she wants.
Because she's not like most
air.
girls.
Rhea just allowed to pick me up.
She's not like most girls. I see.
Not like most. Did they? She has new music, right? Because I don't remember.
She
hearing
has new music.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's gone. That's definitely gone.
Since it is Halloween, I came across this picture. This little kid is living his best life as the American Nightmare.
What an era we are in.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced he walked into class with his iPhone, and like somebody behind him had like a flashlight and trying to make pyro. I don't know.
Hey, first of all,
Somebody was like, "Whoa."
That little jacket hard as hell. I give it to whoever.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool jacket. It's a pretty cool jacket.
Somebody at the crossroads in the school. That's all I want to know.
Dude, I can't wait to have kids and then grow into this guy's age or this kid's age, so they can have like costumes of like any wrestlers that they like. Because they're gonna be fans. I know that.
And respect to the parents for copping the Fire Red 4s.
Yeah, the Fire Red 4 is a really good top. I think that's the homage to the Usos, to Jay, you know.
Yeah, they accompany that outfit nicely.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Those parents right there grew up in the hood.
Definitely. That's a pretty cool costume though.
All right, moving over to Ultra Fantasy Booking.
Ultra.
And this week is Halloween Havoc on Taboo Tuesday.
Hey.
Because Halloween lands on Tuesday. So we had a Go ahead.
We talked about making this a show, and then why did their Halloween show kind of had the will from Taboo Tuesday?
Exactly.
I swear they be biting us, bro. We need that check.
So we had a super special episode of Fantasy Booking where the fans got to vote on the stipulation as well as the winners of the matches. Opening match from Warzone was a WCW United States Championship match. The fans got to vote on one of three matches: a flaming tables match, a bunkhouse brawl, or a dog collar match with a barbed wire chain. The fans have chosen option C, the dog collar match with the barbed wire chain. And and still WCW champion Cody Rhodes.
Whoa.
Match 2, representing Dragon Force. This match was in the women's division. It could be either a wet t-shirt contest, It could be a bikini contest or a backstage shower brawl. And the fans have chosen the backstage shower brawl. And in this brawl, we have Jacqueline and Bianca Belair. With 72% of the votes, Bianca Belair. Match 3, also from Dragon Force. Our stipulations are an electrified cage match, a Full Metal Mayhem match, also known as TLC, because Impact can't call it TLC, or an Inferno match. And the fans have chosen Full Metal Mayhem. And in this Full Metal Mayhem, we have Mustafa Ali losing to Kenny Omega 71-29. The next match from Warzone. Wow, the voting on the stipulations. Okay. The options were a pool of Jello match, which was my personal favorite. It got 0 votes. Because actually, I didn't vote. Why did I not vote for it?
You didn't even vote for this shit. What the hell?
How you pick something and not vote for it?
Okay, anyway, bra and panties match or baby oil match, and obviously everybody went with the bra and panties match because it's so Jerry the King Lawler.
So iconic. What you mean, so?
Whoa, the voting. I'm even going to call this an upset. With 51% of the votes, Sky Blue has defeated Bayley in a bra and panties match.
It's fucking crazy because I voted for Bayley and just saw the thing and I was like, wow.
Sky Blue has her first win on Warzone.
What a victory.
And our main event.
In a bra and panties match.
Our main event for the Ultraverse Championship. The only belt, the belt that appears like once or twice a year. So it actually gets defended more than that belt Braun Strowman won in Saudi Arabia.
Which he never lost, by the way.
Yeah, which he's still champion.
Still
2,000 days later.
Reigning champion ever.
I wonder if anybody will pick up on that. But yeah.
Stipulations are Inferno Cage match, a Boneyard Ladder match, or a Blood Sport match. The fans have chosen the Blood Sport match. And, wow, we have hashtag new champion. Drew McIntyre has defeated LA Knight for the Ultraverse Championship. And that was Halloween Havoc on Taboo Tuesday. And now this week's show, we have an episode of Warzone. This is the go-home episode to our big pay-per-view, Death Before Dishonor. So we're going to kick it off light with a women's match. Ava Raine taking on Sky Blue, coming off her bra and panties match win. Next up, we have Chris Statlander being interviewed. She says, Chelsea wants to be handed the championship in our match. She's going to try every tactic to not actually face me. Her entitlement is endless. I've heard the rumors of the match she wants to negotiate, but it doesn't matter to me. I will not let her win. Match 2, we have Los Conquistadors taking on Maximum Male Models. Match 3, Matt Cardona will be taking on Ricky Starks. Next up, our general manager, Jim Cornette, is going to come to the ring to make an announcement for Death Before Dishonor. Folks, we have a massive card coming up at Death Before Dishonor. So epic that we have 3 main events. So you, the people, get the vote on the actual headlining match. The options are A, Cody Rhodes will defend his WCW United States Championship against the King of Kings, Triple H, in a King of the Mountain match. The second option, Camille will face Chelsea Green in a gauntlet match. She must defeat 3 other people before actually getting to Chelsea Green to face Chelsea Green for the title. And our third option is for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Current champion LA Knight will defend against Walter in the first ever last man standing Hell in a Cell match. And tonight's main event, MJF will take on Vacant to be the number 1 contender for the winner of LA Knight and Walter. And that was Warzone.
What a star-studded night.
Yes. And moving on. So, woo!
Oh, man, where is it? There you go.
Ric Flair is kind of elite. Not really elite.
He's somewhat elite.
He showed up on Dynamite.
Yeah, he's kind of.
Ric Flair is just Ric Flair. He goes and does whatever he wants.
Basically, yeah.
That's true. I mean, he's not in contract right now. So.
No. So he showed up to support Sting following his retirement announcement last week. Basically Sting's having like a retirement tour or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Just like the Undertaker.
Yeah. So he announced his final match will be at Double or Nothing, right? In April. Mm-hmm. So did Ric Flair offer his services? Is he trying to get in a match even though he had his retirement match? His 7th retirement match?
Come on, this ain't the 80s, bro.
But this is Ric Flair, the man that wrestled 400 times in 1 year.
Like if this was 1990, like, and I wanted to see Sting versus like Ric Flair, then I wouldn't even be born yet, or I would be a baby.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even have a reaction. But like right now, it's just like, damn, bro, I don't want to see Ric Flair trying to retire somebody that he should have been retired himself. You know, like it's.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, we said it a long time ago. Ric Flair's gonna die in this ring.
Oh yeah.
And there's no ifs about it. If this is the match, I'm willing to go with it.
I was convinced he was gonna die in that last match with Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. And
that was crazy.
Who was on Jeff Jarrett's team? I forgot.
Jeff Jarrett had Lethal.
Then who was on Ric Flair's team then?
Ric Flair and Andrade.
Oh, okay.
His
Yeah,
son-in-law.
I forgot about Andrade because I thought it was Lethal and Flair.
His son-in-law.
Yeah. Okay.
His hijo-in-law.
Yeah.
But I was gonna do a joke with this. Remember when Big E was like, "Oh, 2 men slapping meat." This is gonna be 2 old men flopping meat.
Pause.
Meat. Got meat.
Not in that way, sir.
The first 2 minutes of the match, they both got a breath.
Side note: please notice the Fight Forever advertisement in the back.
Because they are selling this game and they're trying.
Send y'all.
No, you sent it to me. It's on closeout in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's not even in the glass case no more.
It looks that close out on Walmart, but not in my Walmart. My Walmart
it's in the double serene package.
Hey,
Man,
when that shit become a greatest hit PlayStation for $20,
that's it. It becomes the graveyard.
I think the picture you sent me was like $37 at Walmart.
I wouldn't even still buy this game for like
brand new, not used, brand new in the wrapper.
I wouldn't buy that game for like $20, bro. Like it's $15 at least. I'm being generous.
Hey, no, you being beyond generous on PlayStation and Xbox Game Pass. It should be free.
That's true.
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus should be free too. Shit, whoever given the weekend, fuck it. It should be free too. Like get the Steam free weekend and you keep it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, hey man, we can't even sell this game. Let's take it, please. Just take it and play.
Yeah. So are we expecting Ric Flair to actually do anything, or is this a one-off just to say hi to Sting?
Look, I feel like it's a one-off, but at the same time, if Sting going to have a final match, I respect Ric Flair to be in his corner for his final match.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Be in his corner. Do not be in the fucking ring.
Yeah, that I would hope is just a scenario like that. I don't want him to be in a ring at all. I don't want him to touch a ring. I don't want him to even like try to go into the ring when you're in his corner.
Now who retires him? Is it going to be Lethal, Christian, Edge?
It has to be Edge.
And look, I'm gonna say, look, man, let it be the man that couldn't retire the other man. Let it be Jeff Jarrett.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'm fine with that too.
That too, yeah. It could be Jeff Jarrett too, honestly. There's a couple of names that literally could retire him.
They can
what
always,
if it's Darby Allin?
Okay, yeah, that works.
I don't know if Darby Allin got that fucked up ass arm and shoulder.
Yeah, but we're talking about April. He'll be fine by April.
Almost
first of all,
half a year.
Look, this is Darby Allin, a man that does some crazy shit on the regular.
Yeah, he might fuck himself up again. You're right.
Nigga be like, I'm ready for the match tomorrow. Hey, Sting, I broke my back.
If Darby doesn't do some fucked up shit, what about Jeff?
Hold on, Valor said you can get the new RoboCop game for the same price as the AW game. And that game is actually good.
Bro, that's sad.
That is very sad. What if it was Jeff Hardy? Just to make up what the fuck happened before.
Yeah, that actually works.
That would make out, dude. That would be a double standard there. Like it would actually be good for both careers.
No, because then he would just have another fucking road rager.
Oh, Jeff. Hey man, look, he only got one more, but he have to do it everywhere. So shit. If he does, let it be somebody he retired.
Yeah, right. I mean, he's earned enough to do that. At least.
Yeah. Tony, why has Tony not thought of that yet? He has to have a Jeff and Sting match. Yeah. They better do that on this retirement tour.
Especially when TNA is now back.
Well, they start in January. It's still in
well, technically the name is back now. They revealed it. So why not why not try to dig up the old archive and then try to do it on their show? They got their wrestlers.
That's true.
From their archive.
Yep. Collision. Did we have a match of the year contender?
Now, more important question. Did MJF beat Kenny Omega clean?
Yes, he did.
Super clean.
Yes, he did.
Hey, look. Let's address the big picture in the room.
Did you ever think?
Hey, look. Let's address the big picture in the room in this match. Did MJF become a spot monkey for the first time in his life?
Yeah. He did it to pop the marks.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, when I say he was in there and just doing shit, I was like, Amanda was like Randy Orton and said that fuck all that shit is actually doing that shit.
Because that's the thing. He can
you to your face.
That's the thing. He can do it, but he doesn't because he doesn't need to. He's more over than anybody else without doing any of it.
Mm-hmm.
He can save his body.
He can. He's got to work almost like how the Miz is.
I should have thought he was going to do that in I thought he was going to do that match, and he was going to do the match the way he normally does the match. You know, just wrestle, beat him, and I thought Omega was going to do all these spots. When he started doing all these spots, started calling them, I was like, hold on, man, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah, fucking MJF did the moonsault out the ring. He did like 2 different Frankensteiners. What else? He did a springboard at one point too, right?
The reverse hurricanrano into the head power driver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Frankensteiner. Yeah,
there was a lot of spots.
He took that crazy ass fucking table bump.
Oh
yeah, that
table
bump was crazy.
I was like, MJF should say like, fuck it, I'm already champion. Everybody love me. I might well have some fun now.
Unfortunately, I was waiting for Cornette to have a fucking stroke because he loves MJF, and for MJF to do all this shit, I knew he was gonna fucking spaz out. But that episode hasn't dropped yet, so
he probably would.
We still got time.
We still got time.
Yeah.
I mean, Dynamite is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, because Cornette drops. He has 2 podcasts. He drops one on Tuesday, one on Friday. So I guess he didn't watch Collision in time to get on the Tuesday episode because I scrolled through the clips and it wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Shit, we'll hear about it soon.
Yeah,
I know that.
His head's gonna fucking explode when he find out MJF was a spot monkey. He's gonna fucking explode.
All these suplexes, all these new modified moves.
This is a match of the year contender.
This is.
It goes up there on the list with fucking Walter and Sheamus. It goes on the list with FTR Bullet Club Gold. And what's my other match of the year contenders?
Dude, I wouldn't even consider MJF being now the best heel. He's the best rising star, from 4 years already.
Well, he is a babyface now, so
he is.
Yeah.
And I already predicted how this was gonna go, like how he was gonna rise up from his heel persona and just become face because it's just genuine.
Mm-hmm.
So
because you did do that a couple months back. You did say that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna happen. Like I knew when something, just like LA Knight, I knew when something is gonna happen. Like it's gonna genuinely happen, and people are just gonna be okay with it. That's it, and they're gonna love the guy. But with MJF, I'm loving this though. Yeah. I'm kind of loving it. He beat Kenny Omega clean, bro. What the fuck? What?
Well, the thing was, the reason they had the match was because Kenny Omega was the longest reigning AEW champion, and this occurred 3 days before what would be the day MJF passes Kenny Omega, which technically is today. Would be the day that he passes. So obviously you can't have a match on Tuesday.
It's very fitting.
Yeah.
As well. It's very fitting. But
so this is like
awesome.
the one positive booking thing Tony Khan's done recently. You got this right.
This one, at least he got it.
Well, we'll let you have this one for now, you fucking mark.
Well, he's so much of a fucking mark. Like he's got to get one thing right.
What a mark.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Ain't that the truth?
But one of the things Tony Khan has screwed up recently, Arn Anderson and his Glock are no longer all elite.
I'll pull out the Glock.
His contract actually expired back in August. Because Tony Khan refuses to be an adult. He refuses to be a leader and a manager. Because Arn wasn't happy with how his son was being used. Tony did what he always does when he faces some sort of controversy in the locker room and it's somebody he doesn't particularly like. He just stops taking your phone calls, and you just sit at home and you collect your paycheck.
You know what that means? You could be seeing him in WWE pretty soon.
He can come back and
work in the back.
Triple H likes Arn, so he can come back and produce or whatever.
Yeah, he could probably be in NXT with Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
That would be a great asset, actually, just for NXT.
Just have Arn Anderson and William Regal going around scouting talent for future endeavors.
I mean, Cody already got it ready for him.
Ooh, Arn producing all of Cody's matches? Man. Remember,
awesome.
Arn Anderson is responsible for Super Cena. He produced Cena for like 6 years straight.
Dude.
Every Cena match he produced for like 6 years
Arn
straight.
Anderson produced the main event for WrestleMania, Cody versus Roman.
I
would love that.
Well, it'd be a combination of Arn and Paul.
But you'll know Arn's working there. Like, dude, that means it could be 10 times better than what we predict.
Arn and Heyman producing a match.
Dude, I'm saying.
Ooh, how many?
This will be the best WrestleMania ever.
A record of like 17 ref bumps in one match.
Word.
Just have every referee on the roster just.
You know they love their ref bumps. The ref gotta take a bump too. This gotta be more epic. Yo, I can't see like the thought of
this. Give me the refs in Raw. Give me the refs in SmackDown. Hell, give me the refs in NXT.
They're gonna bring in Brandy. Brandy's gonna have a spot. You're gonna bring in the baby. The baby's gonna have a spot.
The dog's gonna have a spot. He's gonna get thrown off the level.
Yeah, you bring in Pharaoh.
The dog just saves him in mid match.
But so Arn Anderson is no longer with AEW.
Man, well, expect him in WWE soon, guys.
Yeah. So remember 2 weeks ago now, Tony Khan was shitting on NXT because they had to bring in legends to beat them on the Tuesday Night War. Well, this past week, which was the first week of Halloween Havoc, Halloween Havoc NXT got 787,000 viewers on Tuesday, their regular night. On Wednesday night, Dynamite's regular night, Dynamite got 774,000 viewers. NXT won by 13,000 viewers. What do you have now to say, Tony? They ran a regular. They still cheating. The only plus was Becky Lynch. That was the only plus was Becky Lynch.
What a mark.
And you had fucking Okada in the main event of your show. Okada and Danielson in your main event. It was a tag team match, but they were both in that match, and you couldn't compete with Becky Lynch? Tony, you got problems, sir. You have problems.
He has problems for real. Man. I think he sucks at even hiring people. Because why didn't he hire somebody to book for him? Or why didn't he hire somebody that would actually...
He wants to play with his action figures. Nobody else is touching his toys.
What a mark.
Yeah. What a little child.
Yeah, Halloween Havoc beat out Dynamite last week.
Mm-hmm.
They were both on their regular nights, but nonetheless, NXT had more viewers.
NXT is, even without last week's presentation, with all the legends in there, it's been growing really, 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 really good in a fast pace, like in a genuine pace, like I said earlier. Everything Paul touches turns to gold, bro. And everything now Shawn Michaels touches is turning to gold. I love this new DX era with WWE.
Yeah. Last week, AEW also announced the newest addition to their pay-per-view lineup because, as we had
World's End.
we reported several months ago that going into next year, when their extended deal with Warner Discovery and the Max app kicks in, because their pay-per-views are supposed to be going to the Max app, they're going to potentially have a pay-per-view every month, and World's End is the newest one to the lineup to add on with Wrestle Dream from 2 months ago.
Why this looks like a Comic-Con like logo. Or a con logo.
It's like a New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, word. Like I'm going to a convention.
So this will take place on Saturday, December 31st. And what happens on, December 30th. And what happens on Monday, January 1st? Does anybody know? Anybody have a guess?
January 1st?
What happens on Monday, January 1st?
Draft?
No. Maxwell Jacob Friedman's contract expires. The bidding war of 2024 will begin.
Oh my God! So you think? Oh God!
So if MJF drops this belt,
yo,
at World's End,
and he goes,
he's out the door.
Yeah, he is, because he's been trying to go to WWE for a while now.
Or is Tony stupid enough to leave the belt on him as an enticement to actually stay, and then he actually leaves with the fucking belt?
You see that shit the next day after WrestleMania.
And here, I thought of this perfect scenario. Whether MJF leaves as champion or not, if he leaves and comes to WWE, you have to bring in CM Punk. CM Punk has to show up with the bag. He never has to take the belt out the bag. Just show up with the bag with the belt in it, and you have the two of them face each other at WrestleMania.
Why are we doing this new invasion shit?
MJF wins, right? And then when he shows up on Raw the next night, he has the bag and he throws the shit in the garbage. Fuck you, Tony.
I'm okay with all of this.
I am okay with this. This would be an epic show if I would see this.
The bidding war of 2024 is upon us.
I would wish to know when's the live show to that, because I would love to see that live.
Motherfucker going shit bricks.
For real.
Yeah, it's... So, WWE is also announcing new pay-per-views. Mm-hmm. The Bash in Berlin will be at the end of August next year.
That's a nice name.
So this will take place in Germany, obviously, Berlin, Germany. And this is to go along with Elimination Chamber, which will take place in Perth, Australia, which was announced the same day that Emma got fired. Because she posted, yay, pay-per-view in Australia, and then she got fired like 3 hours later.
Oh, I didn't know I got fired here. Good trick, Emma.
Yeah.
Good trick.
Yeah, so WWE they're following the same pattern they had this year. They put a whole bunch of overseas pay-per-views, and that's why WWE's booming right now, because they're expanding to markets they've never been to. Well, they've been to markets, but they're now getting bigger shows, pay-per-views and whatnot.
Which is good. This is good for him.
And then Tony copied them. He went to England, and he sold the most tickets ever. Ever!
Yep.
But again, you can't sell out fucking Topeka, Kansas. You get 2,000 people in a 12,000 seat arena.
Hey man, he tried his best
to be a mark.
Mark.
No, he don't even try to do that. He just is.
He just is.
Wakes up.
He's being more of a mark every day.
All right. Next up, this is something you wanted to talk about, Alex. You sent me a clip from WWH podcast. They presented this subject of Walter he's a great wrestler, but he's not a superstar. Roman Reigns is a superstar, and he actually he moves the needle, for lack of a better term. Take it away.
So after listening to that, after listening to it and going to find the full podcast, listen to it, I started trying to read comments on it. And some people like us, they've been doing this for years. We're not saying against no other podcast that's, been doing it, but we've been doing this for years. We ain't been biasing no goddamn body. We don't care about nobody. We don't give a shit about nobody. But he said something that caught my ear. That's what made me send it to you. He said if the fans had their way, Roman would have been out the company 8 years ago. And he's not wrong. We wanted him gone at one point. Why? Because he was getting forced down our throats when he had no personality or no goddamn character. He's the best thing WWE has had in a long time, besides John Cena, besides Hogan, besides The Rock. That's great. But Walter, that man outside WWE is a fucking wrestling god. People that know wrestling and know Walter, that draws tickets outside WWE. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. I feel like, this is me now, the heel speaking. He might drink himself off with icy hot in the morning to get himself going. I don't fucking know. But everything he's saying to me was just stupid and contradicting the shit.
Just to back up your point about Walter, I was watching I was watching the fucking What Culture. They were doing like a history on Walter. Basically in Europe, Walter was the final boss. He worked for pretty much every indie company in all the major indie companies in the UK, and he was the final boss. If you wanted to be somebody, win or lose, you had to face Walter. The end of story.
Like, yeah, you had to face this man. There was no like, oh, I beat everybody. Cool. Now I can just go WWE. Nah, for you to be WWE, you had to beat Walter. And his list of getting losses is not that many.
Nope.
Roman has been beat by so many people on the roster to the point that it's a joke because half of them don't even work there no more.
Everybody
name how many people Walter has beaten that's still there at this point.
Everybody's beaten is in either AEW or TNA now or Impact.
Like at this point right now, Roman Reigns and Randy Orton are the two people. If you lose to them too many times, you wake up at AEW. You don't sign a contract. You didn't show up there. That's the end of your day.
Yo, that'd be true though. That'd be true. They'd be buried under the under the mainstream.
They want you out the company as a legend. They send Randy. They want you out the company as an active wrestler. They send Roman.
I feel like they give you a choice though. They'll be like, all right, do you want me to beat you so bad that you want to go to mid card, or do you want me to beat you so bad that we can put you in a pre-show, or beat you so bad we can get you out the company so somebody else will pick you up?
I let you let Walter chop me in the chest 50 times, and at least I know I still could be an IC picture down the road. Because how many days is Walter as champion right now?
He's going on. He's in the 500s. I forgot the exact number. It's in the 500s.
This man has faced everybody.
The man has beaten the Honky Tonks record.
This man has faced everybody in the company. I'm just waiting for him to just face up to Roman at this point.
He has right chopped the whole company, bro.
I'm about to say him and Imperium just need to go against Roman Solo and Jimmy with the 3Ms.
How did I already forget about
Jimmy
that?
Jimmy with the 3M.
Jimmy.
I'm never going to forget it.
Jimmy.
He's at 506 days.
I like.
Yeah, see.
I like that he's like a little clown now, like in the Judgment Day. I mean, Bloodline.
He's shame. I would be in the Judgment Day the way he's a clown.
Shit, he's a clown, bro.
Roman knows he's a clown, and Roman's just waiting at the right time. Just yo, fuck you doing, nigga?
Yeah, like
he's like, I still need you, but fuck is you doing, nigga?
Mm-hmm. A little clown,
little clown ass nigga.
Little clown. He was like,
I need to see.
What I told you
between these two.
He was like,
so far right now, these two haven't crossed paths.
I think we're supposed to get Gunther and Brock first. Like that's his launching point to get to Roman. He's supposed to face Brock.
I really want Gunther and Brock first, definitely.
No. I want Gunther to face Roman, and if he's closer to beating Roman, I want Brock to come back and say, if you're gonna beat him, you got to go through me to see if you're ready to go against him again. Give me some kind of storyline to give Brock a chance to come back for that one time. You don't need him back full time again. He already did everything he could do. And he put over Cody. That was a dub for him. He don't need to do shit except sit home and collect the check.
Yeah, because I really want to see Gunther chop Brock. I want to see how he's going to sell that.
First of all, if Brock, you know how you're going to sell it. He's going to do a backflip outside the ring and roll across the
Let's be honest, though. Like, if we're going to see Roman Gunther, we're going to see him without the title.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to see him without the title. Because this is way past after Cody gets his title.
No, I get it. But I'm not saying for the title. It's in general.
You actually want to see it, like, just in general. Okay.
Yeah. I want to see Imperium versus the Bloodline. Because 3-on-3 at this point.
Like, I would love to see a match between them. Just a regular match. Because, yeah, this is something that it's going to be a strong hitting match.
Yeah. Valdor said what makes Gunther so great is he's a mountain no one has yet to climb on the main roster.
For real.
And he's beat everyone with no help.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and
no help
Roman,
whatsoever.
Him versus Roman would be great because you know Roman's going to have help with Solo, Paul, and Jimmy with the 3 M's.
Jimmy!
Like that.
508 days.
But if they step in, he has Imperium to have his back. So it still will be a one-off.
Although it looks like they're trying to kick Vinci out of Imperium because he keeps losing, and Gunther keeps saying, "You keep fucking up, I'm gonna beat your ass."
Well, get ready to see that. Get ready to see Vinci in like the mid card, like as a solo, like just a solo superstar trying to make it.
Yeah.
Make it.
So as we were saying a couple minutes ago. NXT Halloween Havoc Night 1 was main evented by Becky Lynch versus Lara Valkyra for the NXT Women's Championship. And I did not see this title change coming.
Me neither.
I could have swore Becky was holding that till like January whenever Jade was going to start, whether it's main roster or NXT. I just felt like that was going to be the first match. And so much for that.
Yep. Well, thanks for your time, Beck.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
We'll see you in the main roster again.
Thank you for your services. You did a great job.
Did try to move the needle on NXT. I see that. Yeah. Like, thanks for your job. You did your job.
And it was definitely a passing the torch situation because apparently they grew up like in the same area. They went to the same wrestling school. It's just this chick did everything like 6 years later.
So the scenario kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
For her to pass it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say, it's like almost when Seth won the new WWE title and then his student won that tournament in NXT.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is crazy.
Still crazy because I feel like they're about the same age. Still.
Could be.
We could have a possible match in the Survivor Series soon, but alluding to something like that.
Yeah. So the funniest thing happened on Raw last night. We had a flashback to, what was it, Survivor Series like 2017, where Natalya grabbed Zack Ryder's cock on TV.
Remember that exact day.
So I guess because Natalya and Chelsea Green were scheduled to have a match, they just brought this up for the fuck of it. And Natalya put up this fake tweet. This is Bob, Natalya's assistant. This image isn't news. Miss Neidhart's loss record will clearly show she's always been susceptible to the small package.
That is so funny of a tweet, I swear.
Inferring that Matt Cardona has a small penis. But Chelsea Green dressed up as Bret Hart and Piper Niven dressed up as Jim Neidhart was hilarious.
It was.
No, the funniest part is when you look at Piper Niven's chest, and it is
I was just looking at it right now too. I'm like, yo, she had the chest here.
Television. I screamed when that showed. I said, yo, I ain't gonna lie, this probably gonna be the best match for me.
She pulled this off for real.
Yes.
10 out of 10. Like them. It makes it more funny.
For real.
Yeah.
She does look like him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Chelsea as Bret Hart was good too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got the curls, got the jacket. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
All right, so coming up this weekend, we have Crown Jewel.
Ooh.
This will be the second Crown Jewel under Triple H. Yeah. Last year's was popping.
It was.
Can we get a repeat of good Saudi pay-per-views? The one earlier this year was that was. What did they do? The Elimination Chamber earlier this year?
They did the Elimination Chamber in Crown Jewel. Yeah.
Yeah. So can we get 3 consecutive popping Saudi pay-per-views? Remember when this was just like a non-canon event, and we just prayed they didn't fuck up main storylines?
Mm-hmm.
Canon. Yeah, it was so much of a what if pay-per-view. Like, hell, I think I threw off the second one after the first one. I was like, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it was after that second one. I think the second one was the Goldberg Fiend match. Yeah. We were like, oh, fuck this shit.
Yeah, that was the only, bad match. But, yeah. I would...
Under Triple H's reign, the women matches are getting people sitting down and watching them. Mm-hmm. When Vince first did it, remember, people was getting up walking around not giving a fuck.
Dude, everything is being a spectacle now. Every match could be interesting. Because you got look at the card right now. Yeah, look at every card. Every card looks...
Cody and Priest, I like that feud. Mm-hmm. Even though it's only been built for 3 weeks, John Cena and Solo.
Yeah.
You've got Rhea versus her division.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much every contender that she has right there, because they all are well earned of their opportunity.
Now, a funny thing is, there's only one babyface in this match. It's Raquel Gonzalez.
Will it go to her?
This is going to be the first match. It's going to be 4 heels and 1 face.
Mm-hmm.
Because Shayna's a heel. Last time we saw Zoe Stark, she's a heel, but she hasn't been on TV for a while since Trish left.
Yeah.
Obviously, Nia's the monster heel, and then Ray is the heel we love. So
Nia's the Braun Strowman of this situation. The the old Braun Strowman, the one that actually wrecks shit, not the one that's now just not there.
well, he broke his back.
Even so, he wasn't doing shit before. But yeah.
LA Knight and fucking Roman Reigns, I'm here for it. Drew and Seth.
I'm here for that.
I'm here for that. Drew better fucking win, by the way.
Drew has to win. And Drew better come out with the broken dreams.
Out of time.
So say goodbye. I think that's when he'll do that new version that's old as hell. but they played it in the Superstore.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you, this card is every wrestling fan from 2K, any game, dream matches you would have. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the only matchup I want to see the most, just because of the promo and it got cut, is Solo and John Cena.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when John Cena called Solo a washed-up version of Taz,
yo,
I was like, oh shit, I never thought of that. Now I gotta see this match because that was deep.
Also, which was added last night, or no, it was on Friday. Mysterio and Logan Paul.
Oh yeah,
that's also a match for the United States Championship.
That's right.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to watch that match too. But so fast, Logan Paul called him out after the boxing match, and Rey Mysterio accepted it, and I was like, yo, you in a whole nother kind of sporting event, called out somebody in another sporting event, and they accepted. Now I'm interested in seeing this. I'm starting to like Logan Paul more and more when he's not there, and when he's there, I like him more and more. Because he just shows me that he should have been a wrestler a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a great ambassador for the company.
He is.
He takes it serious when he's there, And even when he's away, he's doing some sort of promotion within his other business ventures. So he's perfect for the company.
Mm-hmm. Bro, his podcast, if he ain't got a wrestler up there, bro, he's promoting WWE still throughout the podcast.
Yep. This is the kind of celebrity. Again, this is the best era of celebrity wrestling. Him, McAfee,
Bad Bunny.
As much as I hate to admit it, Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mad at 23 dropped the updated version of WWE with Bad Bunny with the new outfit. I said, you can make him a DLC?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And speaking of boxing matches, Vince McMahon has been seen in public without his mustache.
My mustache is gone.
I don't know where he left it.
He left it in the U.S.
But he showed up with the Undertaker.
I'm about to say, look, he left it on some young girl's vagina.
And a couple other legends from other worlds, pretty much.
So Vince McMahon sat front row with Mike Tyson and Eminem.
That is such a weird pairing.
Why is Eminem there? Who's the baddest?
Mike Tyson there. Mike Tyson don't go to a lot of boxing events. So why did he go?
I feel like they're going to do the segment of who's the baddest influencer or some shit, like the baddest influencer every genre. Like Eminem's the baddest in rap.
The three most hated people by people that can't beat none of them.
Basically, yeah.
Nobody could beat Winston in wrestling. Nobody could beat Mike Tyson in the ring, and nobody could beat Eminem in rapping. All of them don't do no more.
Why he look like he was an 8 Mile right now, bro? Like,
man, his knees weak.
McMahon knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the tuxedo already.
Mom's
Linda spaghetti.
Somebody on Twitter put a picture up of Vince McMahon and the Undertaker picture right there, right? And they said, "Wow, look, Undertaker, Vince McMahon, and Kane are all together again." I was like, "Yo, he's stupid."
Kane.
Vince with the cane. He had back surgery like 3 months ago.
We're just showing his age right now too.
Hey, look, I see that beer belly starting to choke with that shirt now. He finally starting to get that weight finally.
Mm-hmm.
That genetic jackhammer only lasts but so long.
Shit. It's only a matter of time.
Until he left, he no longer ran WWE. All the steroids are coming out the other end.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
In a few years, he probably won't run in his own mind, bro. Like, shit. He's getting up there.
Uncle Vince, do you remember when you used to wrestle?
What?
What? What's that?
I had somebody annoying me like that. What? Yeah. What?
Apparently Ronda Rousey's back in wrestling. She showed up at an indie event. I forgot the name of the indie show she was at, but it was a match with Tyra Valkyrie and Brian Kendrick. She showed up with Marina Shafir. Her 4 horsewomen of UFC buddy. Yeah.
So.
Oh, it's Lucha Vavoom. That was a good promotion. Lucha Vavoom.
And also, if you go to WWE's roster page, Ronda has been taken completely off and put to alumni page.
Yep. Yes, she has.
At this point right now, I wonder, is it the fact that she wanted to leave because she knew nobody wanted her, or did she want to leave because she felt like Brock did? There's nothing left for her to do now at all. I think she rubbed too many people the wrong way. Because when she was there during the first run, after she left, she went and did all those interviews talking about how wrestling's fake. But then you come back and want everybody to love you again. Mm-hmm. That doesn't work. How you going to talk shit and then come back and expect everybody that does this for a living full time to accept you again? She tried to pull a Brock when he went to UFC. Remember when he was UFC? He talked shit about WWE. He didn't give a fuck. Nigga came back and was loved all over again, no matter what the fuck he said. She thought she could pull off the same. You ain't been there long enough to him. Honey. Yeah, the difference is Brock can break everybody's fucking neck, and fucking she cries as soon as she loses a match. Remember when she got run off from UFC by what was that bitch's name? Holly Holmes. Holly Holmes whooped that ass.
She did.
And all of a sudden she won the fucking. She had her crying. She won Ellen crying. She
had her crying, bro. Holly Holmes beat the bricks out of her, yo.
I'm about to say, look, we can't say nothing. Don't forget, Brock had that diverticulitis, got kicked in the stomach. That motherfucker disappeared off the planet because he didn't want to talk to nobody, get nobody interview after that match.
Yeah, but he ain't going on TV crying. He disappeared, but he did not go on TV crying like the way she did.
Yeah. No. People want to interview with Brock. Brock just said no and disappeared and went back home to flip some cows.
Yeah.
F5 some cattle.
One note I missed from the recent last week's ratings for AEW. If you add up Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision from last week, they had a total of 1.52 million viewers. Raw alone, Monday Night Raw alone was 1.55 million viewers.
Wow.
Enough said.
Yeah.
And that was a low week for Raw because there was a really big game on Monday Night Football that week. I forgot what this game was, but it was a really important game because it was like division rivals. So Raw lost that much more that week because of Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
And moving on to Outside the Ropes, and again, being that it's Halloween, favorite horror villain?
Hey, let me tell you something. Everybody here cool as a motherfucker. So I'm gonna go with the nigga I said in the beginning. My boy Tyson Ray got it. I don't give a fuck about none of the other niggas. Everybody suck a dick.
So you're a Freddy guy.
Damn, son.
Always.
See, I've been a Jason guy, even though I've definitely haven't watched all the movies. I didn't watch them as they were coming out. I watched them as an adult. So ironically, I love Freddy versus Jason, which I know is like sacrilege to the horror movie community. It's like sacrilege to love that movie.
You guys are beefing now.
It's not. You
guys started it.
Look, it's not sacrilege. The only movie that Jason and Freddy both had is sacrilege to the horror community is the remake of Jason that they did in like the 2000s.
Ironically, I like that too.
That's sacrilege. That's sacrilege. You talk to a diehard Jason fan about that movie, he'll look at you like you stupid as fuck. And the remake of Freddy Krueger, apparently nobody likes it because they didn't like it. They didn't have no jokes, and that's the one I like the most. Yeah.
Now, like I said, I've been a Jason guy. However, I fucks with Jigsaw. That's my dude.
Yeah, I was about to say I would pick Jigsaw.
Yeah, I had to add Jigsaw on here because that
motherfucker mentally.
That's my dude, Jigsaw.
Jigsaw is a mental shit. It's a mental game.
Yeah,
and that mental game is fucking crazy.
Jigsaw's not mental. Jigsaw is physical. He makes you. If you cut your grass wrong, now you got to see if you got to cut your balls open to get a key out. I don't know why I got to do all that. That's none of your business. This is my property.
That's what I'm saying. He kills you physically, but it's all a mental game. Why he fucks you up, fucks you up in your head.
Yeah,
it's all mental shit.
The only guy like Freddy is for simple fact he did some fucked up shit, cursed the town, and then found out that every city has an Elm Street. He can go wherever the fuck he feels like, and then he talks shit while he doing it.
I've never understood Michael Myers. I guess because because I watched all these movies as an adult. I never really got Michael Myers.
I still don't understand the nigga either. This motherfucker will get shot with a shotgun, get stabbed in the chest, and keep it moving. You're not supernatural. You're a regular human. How are you doing this, sir?
Although you can kind of say the same things about Jason, but I don't know. I like those movies better.
I like that nobody got nothing to say about Chucky.
Chucky's cool.
Dog with a human inside of it. I
have nothing negative to say about Chucky. Chucky's cool. Chucky's from Hackensack, where I grew up.
For real, from Jersey.
Jersey, son.
Freaking Jersey.
He's from Jersey.
Look, Chucky's from Hackensack, and Camp Crystal Lake is Camp Hope in New Jersey. So both of them are from New Jersey.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
I mean,
that's right.
Yeah, true. Damn. But no, I like Child's Play too. So, it was freaking scary when Chucky was around though.
Hey, look, NECA the toy company makes a life-size version of the original doll you can buy. It's like $400. I've been looking at my bank account, and I swear I'm thinking about it.
It could. I mean, it would just be there for the next Halloween, you know.
No, it'd just be. I would move around the house when I'm not home and just freak people out the crib.
Yeah. And you make the box come out by itself.
If I do buy it, I'm bringing it to the studio and I'm just going to move it in certain places when I show up.
Just put a string on the box, make it like pop up, just so he can come out, just like freak people out.
Put me a little Nextel walkie-talkie on that bitch. And it's here.
I'm gonna get you. Like here, I'm gonna get you.
But this is a good list. But I wonder what
This is. All right.
And it is time for us to get out of here. I've been Darth Messiah, and you, sir.
Alex, the motherfucking here.
Good night, Jake Kidd.
Good night to all, and to all a good night.
Peace.
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 Ha 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 ha!